front line with no type of armor, no gun, no nothing. Big cat earrings. That in some circles, the single woman is like, she goes by many names. The old maid. We heard that growing up. The singleton. That I wrote here in Bridget Jones' diary. And this idea of the spinster, the origin of this one, is fascinating. The history of the term spinster begins as a reference to spinners of textiles. And if those women worked in military, they became known as thornbacks. In the first place, what was and what is so threatening about women who live outside of marriage? Responsibility and labor along gender lines. It arranged economic power so that men were earners outside the home, women both became dependent. It organized sexual power, it organized social power, that is in traditional hetero marriage in which a woman's name is changed to that of her husband. And so we have made enormous revisions to the role that marriage plays in many.
Good morning, guys. It is Monday, October 10th, and I just had a full morning. I went to Pilates, woke up at 6 a.m. to get Pilates, and now it's time to get to work. We're at the start of the week, which means I am gonna have to do a lot of Anki. I did not do Anki yesterday because it was Sunday and I took the day off, so I'm a little bit scared of what I have going on. But today should be a fun day. I have some lectures and my biggest goal is to finish sketchy micro today. I've been taking micro this year and this is actually our last block of micro. Why does this look so close up? Yeah, so this is our last block of micro today. So I'm gonna try to watch all of the sketchy videos that correlate to this testing block today, just so I can get a little bit ahead on that and put myself up for success. Boba wants to say hi. Oh, maybe not. He's such a cute little damsel. Boba, say hi. Say hi, sweetie. Got him a cute little name tag. It says Boba, because that's his name. But yeah, all right, let me put him down. But yeah, let's get to work. Let's finish Anki. If I can get this done by 11 o'clock, it is about 8:30 right now. If I can get this done by 11 o'clock, I'll be so happy. Looks like I have around like 400 cards to do those, so we're gonna see how that goes. But how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you are also having a good start to your week if it is Monday. Even if it's Wednesday and you're starting your week now, I hope it's great, all right? So, love you guys, and I will see you on the other side of this sketchy thing. This is not yours. This is not yours. Action. I am on a little study break right now, but also just want to plug in. Let me know if you guys want a separate video about my puppy. You know, just the whole fact that I got a puppy during medical school and what that's been like. I won't really get into that in this video, but probably in a future video. But yeah, let's get back to it. Almost done. Not really, actually. I'm not almost done. I think I'm like about a third of the way done. So we're making good pace. Boba. finished. Alright, I finished all those cards. It was like 560 cards, which is insane. And I did it right at on time. It's 11:01, y'all. I did it. Honestly, I didn't really have hope that I would, so it's good to surprise yourself, especially on a Monday at the start of the week. I'm surprising myself. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. One of the tips I honestly have for doing Anki, especially when it's like a lot of cards, is to do Pomodoro timers. Sometimes I feel like you're like, oh, I don't need the break, like I'll just go straight through. But what I've realized about implementing a break, so I do like 25 minutes on and 5 minutes off. When I take that time off, I feel like my mind has time to just settle with the information. And then when I get back to doing Anki after the break, I feel like, okay, I'm like actually understanding and answering these questions right. But when I don't take a break, I feel like I'm just going on and I'm seeing the cards over and over again, and I keep missing the cards and not getting them right. And, you know, my brain just turns into mush halfway through. So I think breaks are really important when doing Anki, and it really helps prevent burnout. But now that we're done with that, I have about an hour until my lunch break, so I am going to just do some sketchy micro. I'm going to do some sketchy micro, honestly, maybe till 12:30, no, maybe till like 12:15, and we'll go from there. I'm actually excited. This part of sketchy, I'm focusing on parasites. I think that's the last thing I need to know for sketchy micro. And the first video is going to be on Giardia, which is very timely because Boba over here got Giardia, my poor dog, and his poops were terrible. His poops were really bad, y'all. They smelled so bad, and his farts were even worse. So yeah, time for me to learn about what this parasitic disease is all about. Even though he's a dog and I'm gonna learn about what it looks like in humans, I feel like, you know, there's some correlation there, so that'll be fun. But yeah, let's watch some cartoons, y'all. Let's watch some cartoons. Not me talking about Boba's farts, and he's farting right now, bro. He's so cute. Honestly, he's so cute. I'm a big fan. All right. Sorry, I lost track of you throughout the day, but a little bit about what happened today is I did do a lunch talk today. Well, I listened in on a lunch talk about social media and nutrition, which was really insightful, just kind of going over the recent trends and fads that you see on social media with the tummy teas and the chlorophyll water, and just debunking a lot of it. And yes, all of that is pretty much like there's like no real science behind any of that stuff. Honestly, long story short, eat your vegetables. It's okay if you eat carbs, and just limit processed foods and limit fast food intake, and just, yeah. It's basically what you know is true, and I think that for a lot of people, we want to find like a shortcut way to getting the results that we want. And I think what I've learned from this talk is that we already know what we need to do in terms of what we should be eating, what we shouldn't be eating, and just I think like with social media, we can try to find a different way or a different outlet, but long story short, none really exists. So that's what happened there. After that talk, I had a class, my doctorate class. We had a lecture about delivering bad news to a patient. And that was actually quite interesting and very helpful, because I'm definitely somebody that doesn't really enjoy conflict. So when it's those times when I've never had to personally deliver bad news, but I know that that's definitely something I'm going to struggle with. So it's good to get that kind of insight and tidbits on that in class. and I actually ended up finishing all of Sketchy Micro, so yeah, cheers to me on that. And then I ended the day with a lecture. For those of you who don't know, I'm part of a mission-based program within my medical school called Lead ABC, and part of like the mission-based program is that we have these lectures like quarterly or every now and then or so. And the lecture we had today was about self-branding, and I actually went into it thinking it was going to be about like social media, about like branding yourself on social media, but it ended up being a talk about working in team settings and how teams function and understanding your role within a team, and how to be a leader. It was very much like a leadership talk when you're in a team setting, and I loved it so much. I actually really enjoyed that, and I think today really made me realize that I am finding some sparks in medicine. Like, I was really frustrated because I felt like I was doing shadowing experiences and I wasn't really finding sparks within specialties, but I found myself finding sparks with what I can do within a specialty. But I don't necessarily know what specialty that is yet. So what does that mean? So basically, like, this month I started taking a culinary medicine class at my school where every other week we go and we cook a really fresh meal and we learn about the origins of the meal, and like we learn how to educate patients about how to eat these certain meals. Oh gosh, this dog. I got Bobo on my lap, but he's just in such a kissy mood. He's kissing me all up. But yeah, we learn how to like put some great meals together, where to get fresh vegetables, where maybe are the best places to get fresh vegetables, and what we consider fresh and what we may not consider fresh, like the idea that frozen fruits may not be as good as fresh fruit. And now I think a lot of us know that that's not true. Like, actually getting frozen fruit is actually really good for your diet because they freeze them when they're at its ripest. So it might be good to get frozen food. But I say all that because I really liked it. I really like culinary medicine. I find myself really happy in that class, and I felt like I felt that same bit of happiness in that talk we had today with team building and knowing how to communicate with teams. I also feel that spark anytime I do something related to film within my school, or drawing, or anything creative. So it makes me feel good because I was just like, oh my gosh, none of these specialties are really like speaking to me, but I'm really happy that I'm finding things within medicine that like are really bringing me joy. So I'm really excited to see what I can like do with all of these like different things that I like, and how I can make it make sense at the end of the day. It's really cool because I feel like I'm going on this journey of I'm taking my time. I have time to figure out what I want to do and where I want to go, and I feel like the pieces are coming together, and I'm just kind of excited to see what's at the end of it. So as far as specialty interests, like, yeah, my first year of medical school, I had a lot of experience working with the plastic surgery department and the ENT department and dermatology. Like, I'm really lucky to have gotten those experiences my first year, but I'm realizing that I need to put more of my energy into not necessarily the specialties as a whole, but just like, I don't know, things within the specialties that I may enjoy a little bit more. So that's a little bit about how my day went, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, also, my classmate gave me this huge mango today, which this dog is, okay, bro, nah, I'm gonna put you down for this one. This huge mango, bro. Look how big it is. I'm so excited. She said eat it today because it's probably going to be bad tomorrow. It's got some spots. It's got some beauty marks on it, so very excited to eat that. I'm going to crush this tonight. Hey, y'all, it's the next day. I am just getting out of Pilates, and I swear that instructor was trying to kill us all. She was just like, I don't know, man. Pilates really challenges you to move your body in ways that you didn't know was possible. So when your instructor is like, okay, you're going to be doing this, and then your legs are up here, and then your arms are up here, and your butt is up here, I'm just like, my what is where? And yeah, but then I surprise myself every time because every time I'm able to do it. But yeah, no, I enjoy that about Pilates. I've been enjoying doing it. I did it all last month, and I treated myself for my 25th birthday to like a 1-month membership kind of trial for myself, and I ended up really liking it. So now we are doing the following month of October, And yeah, we're just putting in work. I think it's a really good way to start your day because you're like practicing good posture and good form, and you're practicing your breathing. So I don't know, and all before it's even 8 o'clock. So if you're ever considering wondering about Pilates, and also I think reformer Pilates is the best Pilates, because I did Pilates like at home, and even though like it's still kind of the same workouts, when you add in a reformer, it's just like so much more fun, and yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more. So that's my little Pilates spiel. I like it. I love it. It's I feel like I'm sitting up straighter, and I'm just like feeling a lot better, and my mental health is really great as well. So hope you guys are well. Let's keep on with our day. Probably gonna go back, shower, do some Anki. So much Anki, y'all. And then I got class. I have my doctoring class. We're gonna be doing a standardized patient exam on like edema. Yeah, we're doing standardized patient on edema, and I think that's it. Oh, and then I have volleyball later today. Whoa, 2 workouts in a day? Bro, look at me. But yeah, today's gonna be a fun day. So let's get right to it.
Okay, yeah, alright. Because I really want to get that fixed. Because I had that and the UOL, even though only one person was using the UOL, but they reached out, so I assume it's important right now.
Morning, y'all. It is Friday, and we are made it to the end of the week. I definitely missed like 4 or 5 days of vlogging, but you know, we're here now. We're just gonna be sprinkled in bits of my days throughout the month, because I just cannot be held accountable for vlogging every single day of a week. It's just not gonna happen. But yeah, I just got my Pilates in. I'm all showered up, changed up. I'm actually gonna be taking a drive to Long Beach so that I can drop off some forms, you know, just med school stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna keep on with my studying. I have some Anki to do today, and then just like some administrative type of things that I need to take care of that I have been seriously neglecting, some research things as well. So today is just like trying to keep up with like all those like things that's been in the back of my head, but I haven't really been doing it fully because I'm so focused on like keeping up with the school stuff. Yeah, let's go and take a little drive. Hey guys, back again. So haven't not much has really happened all day. I've literally been sitting in the same position in my chair, just getting all my things done. Don't you just love a nice like checked off list? All that stuff is checked off. Super exciting. Was able to drop off my forms at the VA, did all my duties for all the like clubs and organizations and research projects I'm in. Today I just really grinded on that. It's about 6 o'clock now. I'm just like kind of not really treating myself, but Nelson actually just invested into this like really nice camera, similar to the one I'm filming on right now, but it's the upgraded version. And we've just been taking pictures of each other in our sports, and we've been enjoying it. I'm just going through all the ones he took of me at my my volleyball match. I joined a volleyball league near my school, so I've been enjoying doing that. Actually, I'm gonna post a little clip of me playing this past week, since I didn't vlog that day, but I am getting in work. I'm putting in work. I'm playing volleyball and whatnot, so yeah, I'm just enjoying watching all of these, looking at all these photos. But yeah, that's kind of what. And then I think once I go through this, I'm gonna like get away from this entire room, because I've literally just been sitting for what feels like 6 hours, but has been very productive, and I'm very proud of myself. So cheers to that. Good morning, y'all. It is a lovely Sunday.
It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
2 p.m. in the afternoon on Sunday. Me and Nelson just wanted to sleep. Nelson wanted to sleep a little bit longer than I did. So now we're here. I was supposed to play volleyball because Sundays are the days where I really like to play grass volleyball, but it was canceled because it's been raining like all week in Southern California, which is crazy. I hope the earth is okay. It probably isn't because I'm told it doesn't rain here too much, but anyways, I say that to say that we are having ourselves a nice, chill, cloudy day. We are going to IHOP at 2 p.m. for our first meal of the day. And yeah, we're just kind of taking it slowly at a time, just slowly. What else we got planned today? At 6 o'clock, well, I need to give Boba a bath, which he hates, so that's like a whole event. Also, I have a call at 6 o'clock. Actually, this call is pretty cool. It's for all the students interviewing for my medical school tomorrow. The night before, there's always this like kind of chill, calm talk where you can talk to current students, ask any questions you may have that you may not want to ask like faculty members. So yeah, I'm going to be part of that conversation. And then Nelson has a basketball game after that. So yeah, we're just going to chill during the day and then get a little bit more active at night. Brazilian steakhouse. You got Brazilian steakhouse 20?
This as soon as a steak place.
Para medir que estuviera de 3 metros. Voy a estar haciendo las del café. Todavía tenemos condimentos, clean up y...
Anything else good? No, that'd be all.
Thanks, bro. Trying to get me caught up. Family trip to get some donuts. Brought my son with us. Boba, say hi. Boba. This is most definitely the largest protest I've ever seen.
Ain't no way that's now the honking don't stop, so people gotta drive. Oh, look at this photography. It's a bag. None of this makes the Irvine Times.
All of it is.
Irvine. Instead of us doing a photo shoot to introduce Boba, we make a music video. Starts off with a close-up of his chain, right? And it's gonna be a remix to H to the Izzo. E to the Izzo, E to the Izzo.
So she's even...
My dog's on the PA.
Okay, it's been a few hours. I actually just finished up the pre-interview panel that I said I was a part of. I actually really like doing them. I don't do them a lot. I should, but I try to do them as much as I can because I know that when I was interviewing at my medical school and they had the pre-interview talk, I didn't see anyone that looked like me, and I definitely had most of my questions targeted for people like me. So I don't know. I just try to be that voice there, especially if one of my other classmates isn't available to do it, or if I know that they are interviewing like people specifically in my mission-based program. I really try to go, and it was a nice little event. I was going to go to Nelson's basketball game tonight, but I decided to just stay home with Boba Boba's not really able to go to like too many things yet because he still isn't like fully vaccinated, so we have to be really cautious about where we take him. So I decided to just stay home with Boba. We're gonna try to get him to sleep in our bedroom tonight. Not on our bed, but just like in the room, because me and Nelson have literally been sleeping in the living room since we've got him, just so that he feels comfortable like sleeping in his crate. But yeah, it was supposed to be like a, you know, we're just gonna do this for a couple days, and then it's been 2 months and me and Nelson have just been sleeping in our living room, because that's what you can do when you have your own place. You can just decide that the living room is your bedroom and you can just stay there for 2 months like I did. But now we've decided, like, no, I miss my bed. We have a king size bed that has the most comfortable mattress in the world. Like, what are we doing? So tonight we're gonna switch things up and I'm going to be in my bed for the first time since August 30th, y'all. Crazy. But yeah, how's your day going? Hope life is treating y'all well, and I will see you guys probably when I see you next. Hello everybody, your girl just got shot up. I got my new COVID bivalent shot, and we're gonna see how this thing affects me, you know? I've already had a pretty productive day, so whatever happens from here, I guess I'll make peace with it. I actually woke up around like 6 o'clock today to go to Pilates, and I came back, did a whole bunch of Anki cards because I didn't do Anki yesterday. And then I did an hour of UWorld, which was like 20 questions. UWorld takes me so long, y'all, just because the descriptions for each answers are just so long, and I want to make sure like I really understand what the question is asking me. And sometimes I'll put a link to like pictures, whether it's like a type of symptom to look for in a clinical setting, or maybe like the histological slides to look for. So I always find those helpful, and I like to spend extra time on that because like I'm such a visual person that like just being able to recognize these images are going to help me answer the questions. So yeah, I did that this morning, and then I actually did a medical student interview. Yeah, I've done a few of them this year. That one went well. Can't share too much, obviously, because of privacy issues. And yeah, so now what time are we at now? Just got my shot. It is 2:30. Okay, yeah, so it is 2:30. I'm gonna try and watch 3 lectures today. 1 pharm, 1 pathology, and 1 micro. And then hopefully, if I'm not too dead, I'm gonna do another session of Pilates tonight. This is actually my first day doing 2 in 1 day. And you know, if I'm spending all that money to do unlimited, like let me challenge myself to see if I can do 2 in 1 day. Because sometimes I do feel like 1 session, like I don't really get enough out of it. So I'm gonna see how that works out, and I'll let you guys know. But if I'm literally dead from this shot in like a couple hours, then I'm gonna have to call out. But yeah, that's kind of what my day is looking like today, and I'll check with you guys later. Hey y'all, I'm heading to round 2 of Pilates. You know, see how this goes. I'm feeling a little sleepy though from my shot. I took a nap, so hopefully that will power me through. But you know, I didn't want to cancel because they charge you $10 if you cancel past like a 12-hour mark. So looks like it had to be done, but it's okay. We love Pilates. It's good for the mental health, so we are going to keep doing it. It's crazy. I actually started doing Pilates in around the same time I got Boba. So Boba, my puppy. And I just feel like that Pilates puppy combo has been really, really good for the mental. Really good for the mental. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to stay strong. And we're going to just keep going to Pilates. I think after this, though, I'll probably be... But we'll see. Morning, y'all. It is the next day, and I have decided to lean into my true potato self today. I don't think I'm gonna be leaving this couch. Honestly, I did my anki to the couch and it was nice. I even made myself ramen for breakfast, but it's got an egg and spinach in it, so I'm gonna just call it an omelet. Also made a cup of tea. Made my boy Nelson one too. So it's just gonna be a real warm morning. I'm gonna just sit back and watch my lectures as if it's some new Netflix series. And I'm gonna enjoy this day. I have volleyball later today, so I just wanna rest and I guess carb up and have a chill day. And this dog is doing the most. I also have 5 p.m. Pilates, so yeah, I probably won't be leaving my home until then. Oh, and I think I got a couple of meetings. I should probably look at my calendar. But yeah, that's what today's looking like. We're chilling. We're booling. We're gonna have some family time on the couch while we both work. Love it. All right, y'all, it's officially that time of year. I just got an email to sign up for my step 1 exam, which is the first series of board exams that I'm gonna have to take in order to actually become a doctor. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my nerves are rumbling a little bit. Just a little bit reading through this email, and it's just like, you must take this class and to be able to move on to the 3rd year of med school. And then if you don't pass in your first attempt, then you are removed from further clerkships and placed on a personal leave of absence until the exam is retaken and passed. This exam is $660. Oh my god. Okay, we were really doing this thing, y'all. Let's do it. Good morning, y'all. It is the following morning. Got my white coat on, so you know we about to see some patients today. It's actually my PACE day, which is the day I shadow in the clinic or I work in the clinic for half a day with a clinical mentor. I mentioned this a few times in the past, but I'm paired up with plastic surgery, so gonna see some plastic surgery patients, pre-op patients, post-op patients for about 8 to 12. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for today. We also have part of this course. I actually thought this program was unique to my school, getting this early clinical experience in your first and second years, but I'm realizing that more schools actually do this than I thought. So if you are applying to medical school, I think that's a really good question to ask in your interviews, what early clinical experience do they have for first and second year students, because you might be surprised what your school actually might offer. But anyways, I'm excited for today because we actually have to work on a project for this course, kind of like a quality improvement project. So my first year, I was just kind of watching and observing, and then the point of the project is to see anywhere I can help improve some type of system or some type of anything really at the site that I'm in. So I'm pretty excited about this. For me, I noticed that one of the most difficult conversations to have with patients are the patients who come in that have breast cancer and want to learn their breast reconstruction options. Because there's just so many different options when it comes to breast reconstruction. I didn't even know. There's, you could take the tumor out and then put an implant in right away. You could take the tumor out, put a tissue expander, and then months later, get an implant put in, or you can get a flap reconstruction, and I think that it can be really overwhelming to discuss patient options to breast reconstruction patients because they're still coming to terms with the fact that they have breast cancer. So I feel like they're not mentally fully there during those conversations, and it's so long, and then you talk about the risks and the benefits and how long it will be, and and they leave these appointments and don't really have anything to take home, a summary sheet or something. So that's kind of where I want to step in and create even just a flyer. We actually do have books that patients can read and to understand their options, but sometimes people don't want to read a whole book. So yeah, patients don't really want to read a whole book. So that's kind of where my idea of promoting just like a one-page flyer, and then maybe attaching like a QR code. Attaching a QR code so they can like read more about it if they want to. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I sent a draft to my clinical advisor, mentor person, so I'm going to see what she says today and see where we can improve it. And, you know, I'm pretty excited about it because I do feel like it's something that will be pretty useful. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I am feeling a lot better today. Yesterday, I was not feeling too great, or last night even, let me say, because I played volleyball last night. I joined like a volleyball league, just my first volleyball league since I moved to California, and I feel like it'd be something good to like look forward to over the week. But until last night, my team was undefeated, which I was pretty happy about. And then we lost last night. Oh my gosh, and it was the most painful loss ever because we literally lost by 1 point. And usually in volleyball you win by 2, so I did not realize that we were just playing to like 15. We weren't even playing win by 2, so it was like a loss I didn't expect. 1, because I just felt like my team was stronger, and 2, because we didn't play to win by 2. And yeah, the whole night it was just not the best volleyball, and it was really, really disappointing. I haven't felt that kind of like disappointment and anger since like college volleyball, so I feel like I took it harder than I really should have, because I don't know, I wasn't used to that anymore. I was so far removed from that I forgot what that feels like to lose. like a bad loss, like a loss you should have won type of circumstance. So I think I'm a little bit more recovered from that now, but I had no energy to really do anything once I came back home, because today's a new day. So I will put that in the past and just hope for a better today. Well, I'm out of the clinic, out of my white coat, actually heading to Pilates right now. So that's exciting. Clinic went well. Saw a lot of really awesome cases, not cases, but pre-op and post-op patients. So it's really cool. I actually saw a lot more post-op patients today, which was really good to see. Usually I feel like I'm normally just seeing pre-op patients, and then I don't really see what happens to them afterwards. So I felt like today was really nice to get that full circle moment of understanding what happened. But yeah, so now I'm going to Pilates. Wearing a sports bra to Pilates today because it's hot. It's like 95 degrees out today, which is disgusting. But yeah, I reapplied some sunscreen. If my face is glowy, that's why. Make sure to apply your sunscreen, y'all. And yeah, we're just gonna get after it. I'm doing a 2-level class today, which is the highest level they have at this specific Pilates place I go to. So hopefully I'll be okay. I think I'm feeling better from my booster. Yesterday I was not feeling too great, so I actually ended up calling out of Pilates. But today I think I'm feeling good. I'm feeling up for it. I'm feeling ready to challenge myself and just like be great. So that's what we're doing today. After my clinic, I did some Anki cards, so that was nice. I didn't finish my UWorld, but I just like couldn't sit and do all those questions. So I have like the number of questions I want, and I'm just gonna do them throughout the day so that I eventually would get them done. Even though I'm not getting them done in one sitting, at least I'm like still getting them done in general. So that's just how today's gonna go. I'm gonna finish Pilates, probably do some questions, go home and shower, do some questions, like, you know. It'll be a UWorld X, whatever else I get into kind of day, you know. But I have my micro NBME exam coming up, so I really have to try to get through all those UWorld questions. I think there's about 350, and I think right now I'm at around 250, and I have like maybe 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks maybe until my exam. So I really got to start cranking them out, and ideally, it would be great if I had enough time to do all the micro UWorld questions and then do all of my missed ones before my NBME. I think I'll feel really satisfied if I do that. But if I just get through all of them and that's all, I'll also be happy with that. But that's what my day's looking like. And I am, of course, rushing to Pilates as always because I just don't know time.